Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we unpack the big financial news to see if the emperor is wearing any clothes. And today we're diving into ConnectOne Bancorp, Inc., or CNOB as they're known on the stock market. Get ready because we're about to see if this bank is navigating smoothly or if there are some undercurrents we need to be aware of. And hey, if you are new here and appreciate getting these kinds of straightforward insights, make sure you are subscribed. Also, we have a fantastic community over on Discord, all linked in the description below, so come join the conversation. Now, what we have here is a current report, an 8K filing, which means something significant has happened. It is not a quarterly or annual report packed with all the financial nitty-gritty, but it's certainly got some spicy details. This filing is all about a couple of key personnel changes and related agreements at ConnectOne Bancorp. The big news here is the departure of Michael O'Malley, the company's chief risk officer. Now, usually you'd hear about these things directly from the company, but an 8K filing means it is official business. He is set to leave his role on the 31st of December of 2025, and it sounds like he is heading off to pursue other opportunities. But here is where it gets interesting. They've signed a separation and release agreement. This isn't just a handshake and a thank you. So even though he is on his way out, he'll stick around until the end of the year to make sure things are handed over smoothly and is not walking away empty-handed. He'll get whatever bonus he earns for 2025 through the company's incentive plan, which is pretty standard. Then there are these equity awards, basically stocks or options that he was granted. Instead of losing them all when he leaves, some of them will keep vesting all the way until March of next year. This is often part of a deal to ensure employees transition cooperatively and don't have any major grievances. It is essentially a golden handshake to keep things civil and professional. This is a big one. His departure is being officially labelled as a termination without cause. What this really means is that the company is choosing to let him go rather than him quitting due to a problem with the company. And because of that, he is entitled to a chunk of cash, $389,813 to be exact, plus another year of his health insurance benefits. This severance package is pretty substantial and signals are mutually agreed. Upon exit, rather than a dismissal for poor performance, it is like saying, we're letting you go, but we're going to take care of you as you move on. And just like that, his main employment contract is ending. However, the important part here is that some clauses still live on. Things like not competing with ConnectOne after he leaves, not trying to poach their clients or employees, and keeping company secrets confidential will continue to apply. This is standard practice to protect the company's interests, even after an executive departs. But it is not all about people leaving. ConnectOne isn't just letting the chief risk officer role go empty. They've already tapped Mark Pappas to fill those shoes. He has been with the company as chief internal auditor for the last 3 years, and before that, he spent over 30 years in risk and auditing roles. He even held a chief risk officer position at another large bank. This looks like an internal promotion, bringing in someone who already knows the company and has a deep background in the very thing they're going to be overseeing. It suggests a desire for continuity and leveraging existing talent. Now, while this filing doesn't give us a full financial picture like a quarterly report, it does remind us of the company's stock situation. They have common stock trading under the ticker CNOB and preferred stock under CNOB, both on the NASDAQ exchange. This is good to know for context. Even if we don't have detailed financial statements here, looking at this filing, it is clear that ConnectOne Bancorp is managing a significant leadership transition. The departure of their chief risk officer, while perhaps disappointing, seems to be handled in a very structured and mutually agreed, upon way complete with a substantial severance package. The appointment of Mark Pappas, an experienced internal figure, suggests a commitment to stability in a critical role. What does this all mean for ConnectOne Bancorp? Well, on the surface, it appears to be a well-managed executive transition. The termination without cause and generous severance for Mr. O'Malley indicate that the company is prioritizing a smooth exit and likely avoiding potential legal entanglements. Bringing Mark Pappas up from Chief Internal Auditor to Chief Risk Officer is a strategic move that leverages internal knowledge, which can be less disruptive than bringing in an unknown external candidate. However, the true impact on the company's risk management strategy and overall financial health will depend on how effectively Mr. Pappas steps into his new role and continues to safeguard the organization. We don't have the deep financial numbers in this particular report to analyze performance trends, but we do know that a strong chief risk officer is crucial for any financial institution, especially in today's economic climate. The long-term success here hinges on seamless execution of the transition and the continued stability of the bank's operations. Alright, that's our quick decode of this ConnectOne Bancorp 8. What is your take on this leadership change and what it might mean for the company's future? Let us know in the comments below. If you found this breakdown helpful, do us a favor and smash that like button. And of course, subscribe for more regular deep dives into corporate filings. Don't forget to check out our Discord community for more engaging discussions. The link is in the description. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.